Okay, guys, we are going to look at our first conic, which is circles. And so here is the standard form for the equation of a circle in the coordinate plane. The center of the circle is HK. Okay, so if you notice here, our H is here with our X, our K is here with our Y. And much like we've seen before with our parabolas, notice that in the equation, they're both negative. So when we pull that center out of this equation, which is one of the things we're going to do, you've got to take the opposites here of both of these in order to get our center. And then the radius of your circle is this constant out here, and it's actually the radius squared. So to get from radius squared in the equation down to r, we must take the square root. Okay? That will get us our radius then. So a couple things we're going to do here, guys, and you'll see this as we go through, is we're going to find our center, find our radius, and then we're going to graph this. Okay, and I have this picture up here, the XY. Guys, every point on this circle are values of X and Y that would make this equation true. Okay, and we're probably not going to deal with that really any at all, but I just want you to know that represents all the points on this circle represent your X's and Y's that would make this equation true. So let's take a look at a couple of examples here. So the first one is x plus 4 quantity squared plus y minus 2 quantity squared equals 16. We want to find the center. Okay, we'll find the center here. We want to find the radius. And then we want to graph this equation. I'll show you how to graph this equation pretty easily, I hope, here. So first, let's find our center. Well, it's HK. Remember, H is here with our X. Our K is here with our Y. Well, let's remember, H and K here are opposites. Okay? So we're going to take the opposite of what's with the X. That'll give me my H. The opposite of what's here, minus K, that'll give me my center here. So the opposite of 4 is negative 4. The opposite of 2 is negative 2, is positive 2. And then my radius, guys, is this constant. But remember, in the formula, this is r squared. So if I want my r, I've got to take that 16, and I've got to take the square root to find my r. So the square root of 16 is 4. So there's my center, there's my radius. Now let's talk about how I graph this. So I'm going to go to negative 4, 2. I'm going to start here at the center. So negative 4, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then up 2. Then what I do next is just take this radius, because I know that every point that's 4 units away from this point is on the circle. So what I'm going to do is go up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go to the right 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I will go to the left 4. And these are points that I know are in my circle. Then, guys, I'm just going to roughly sketch this circle. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're not going to get a compass or anything like that. And there you go. That is your graph. When I grade these guys, I'm going to be looking for the center, and then I want to see that point that's up and below for the radius and right and left for the radius. So those are really the 4 points I will check It doesn't have to be perfect, but just do the best you can here. Okay, guys, and let's do this next one. This one is hopefully going to be pretty easy, which is we just want to write the equation of this circle with center 3, -1, and a radius of 6. Well, let's remember the center is HK. Okay, my radius is R. And the formula, let's remember, is x minus h quantity squared plus y minus k quantity squared equals r squared. So all I have to do is start plugging this stuff in here, guys. So the x's always stays, guys. The squared. The y always stays squared. We're going to put things in, obviously, for my h and my k and my r. So this is minus h. So remember, we take the opposite. So that'd be minus 3. The opposite here. Same thing if we're going the opposite way. The opposite of minus 1, that's going to be plus 1. And then I'm going to take this 6, which is my radius, and I'm going to square it. So I get 36. So pretty plain and simple, guys. That is your equation in standard form for this circle. Okay, guys, that's all we're going to do for today. Let's go ahead and work on the assignment that I'm going to give you here.